Hello and welcome back to Powerful Expansion 777. This is the creator, Vanessa, and I'm so glad that you're back for another video. If this is your first time here, please like the channel. If you like what you hear today, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell down there at the bottom of this video so that you can get notifications when I make new videos. And leave some comments, give some feedback, and some suggestions as well on what the next video should be about, okay? So thank you so much. If you clicked on this video today, that already means that you're curious, you're interested in knowing more about why you're seeing a certain animal in your dreams repeatedly, or you just happen to have a wild dream that you remember very vividly of an animal. It could be a lion, an owl, a fish, a bird, a wolf, a snake. There's so many different animals, and you're not just limited to one of them. You may have crossed paths with an animal, which is my situation. I actually wanted to make this video prior to now, but I felt like it was not time yet. But today I actually had an encounter with a spirit animal of my own that I don't see frequently, that made me say, okay, it's time to make this video. You know when it's time to do something because there's a message coming in telling me, okay, now it's time. Somebody's ready to hear this. So I know that you clicked on this video because you're curious about that. And I want to tell you that you're not crazy. You're not making things up with your imagination. You clicked on this video for a purpose. It was meant for you to come to this video so you can get a better understanding of why you see that animal and what you could possibly do to get the message from it. So first I want to say that if you are encountering an animal that you have never seen before, especially when you're by yourself, because that's when you get the message better. You're able to be more receptive. You're not distracted by the people around you or what's going on around you. And if you are, it's good to be aware of your environment, open to the messages from your guides on your journey, especially your spiritual journey. I feel like animal totems are more so recognized by those who have the gift of clairvoyance, the gift of clairaudience. You may hear their sounds and things like that. The reason why is because you are more receptive to grasp that message, to realize when something different, you're so observant, you're able to realize when something different is changing around you. So I can't tell you what exactly your message means unless we maybe have a reading. If you want, you can email me at powerful777 expansions, just spelled just like the channel, at gmail.com. You can actually email me with a one question for a free reading if you like. But as far as what exactly your animal means, I will have to speak with you and know more about your situation. I will have to do a reading. But as far as the animals that you're coming in contact with, the answer to your question lays just below the surface. You may have just prayed for something, or you could be another person who may have put some thoughts out into the universe, some things you want, some manifestations. When you see an owl, that's a sign of wisdom and many other things. But you may have asked for something, and these animals are coming in to bring that message, to relay that response to you, to whatever it is that you're seeking answers to, that you're seeking direction to. They may come at times when you need them the most. And it's funny because animal messages is nothing new. There have been people around for a long time who realize them and take inspired action after coming in contact with their animal totem. Some movies that even have it in them are children's movies, usually because adults, we experience so much we go through so many different things. We are taking care of everyone under certain circumstances at a certain time. So you may be living a fast life, hustle and bustle, that you don't realize when you come in contact with these spiritual messages, these animal guides. But children, they're able to see these things more. They have their imagination more so. Their minds are more free. Their imagination is used more. As adults, we get out of that habit, which is, as an adult, you still have to be an adult. You have to have your responsibilities, but it's good to have balance between those things, because that's when you're able to realize these animals, these messages, these divinely guided messages from a higher plane. So movies I remember when I was younger that had these type of situations were movies like Mulan, when she was on her journey. Okay? Pocahontas. Movies like Harry Potter. Harry Potter was very spot on in the first, I think that it was the first one where the owls came in with his messages. They came in with his mail. They didn't put that part of the movie in there by coincidence. That's true. These animals come bearing messages. They're beautiful animals. Some of them are giving you direction, and some of them are trying to warn you. It could be things going on around you, deceit, lies, sneakiness going on around you, and they're actually here to give you direction, to give you a heads up. It's just like a message. Okay? It's like when you get that notification on your phone and someone's giving you a heads up on something. That's what it's like. And it's a beautiful thing when you're able to recognize them, because that means you're more so in tune with yourself. But what I would say when it comes to understanding the message, which is an important part, there's power in the message if you can realize it. When it comes to understanding the message, you want to go within. I know some people seek answers online. There's plenty of websites online that have information about animal totems. There's plenty websites and blogs that have information about animal guides and what certain animals mean. But what it means to you is completely personal. It wouldn't mean the same thing to me, because we're living two different lives. We're living two different realities. It's a possibility we could have a similar situation, but that message that lies within seeing that animal is something very personal and particular to your situation. So it's very important that you become aware, mindful, maybe take some moments to meditate on what was that message. Ask your spirit guides, what was the message? What am I supposed to be getting here? And you'll soon realize the answer is there. That's where the answer is at. It's right below the surface. It's not too deep. It can only be too deep if you make it. Then you can go too far down the rabbit hole. Okay? So a lot of these animals are teaching you how to stay true to yourself. A lot of these animals are teaching you how to, when it's time to be patient and not move too further on it, don't go too far. Some of these animals can be teaching you to use your creativity more and to tap into that fountain of creativity, which is a flow. Some animals are here to just teach us more so about love and healing and self-love and worth. So just be open to these messages, be receptive of them, and it's a beautiful experience. Like I said, I'm not going to get too deep into my situation because I don't want you to get confused. But I came within 100 feet of a bird that I don't see usually in the location that I'm in right now. And it was just a beautiful experience because it sat there with me for some time, for about 10 minutes. And it only left after someone else came along. Sat there and just looked at me. And I took in that moment, and I did actually make a video right then and there when I was outside, but it won't upload. So I decided to do an audio cast when I got home. But it's an amazing experience. So If you have any experience where you've seen certain animals, I want you to write them in the comments. Interact with me. Let me know what animals you're seeing. I would love to hear about your experiences. Like this video and share it with others. Okay, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Turn on that bell notification down there under the video if you would like notifications when new videos come out. And I'm just going to keep them coming, okay? I hope everyone has a great week. Thank you so much for being a part of Powerful Expansion 777.